Hi there. Thank you for joining me. I hope everybody's doing well. So, this is just I don't know what you would call it. Nothing exciting video. The usuals. So I was cleaning up the rest of the island in the back here because I finally got the ladder and the vaulting pole. And I bumped into somebody. So I figured I would show that. The weeds are like 98% gone. I know a lot of people don't do that. When you watch their videos, it's like they build over it, they bulldoze over it. I can't do that. I pick everything up and then I do so. Yeah, it's like I saw something. What was that? So we're gonna meet the ghost here. Early game fun. It's the kind of stuff that you sort of forget about after a while. Little Wisp here, he's cute. But I think it's got something to do with miles. Because, like in late game, I don't ever remember seeing him anymore. But the more you help him, the more miles you get. And then maybe when you cap that, he just doesn't ever return. But then again, I'm going to try to get into the habit of playing later in the evening, as opposed to always being here in the morning, getting my dailies out of the way, talking to all my villagers, doing some work and then leaving. I'm going to try to do it later in the day, because I seem to be missing out on quite a bit, including the glowy colors and stuff like that. So at least I'm going to try. It's not that I won't be here during the day. I just might not be recording much during the day. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. One way or the other. Bye, Wisp. So I actually needed the garbage can, which was weird. So pretty. So I actually needed the garbage can that Wisp gave me. It's one of the more difficult items to get your hands on. And I don't normally sell my doubled duplicate DIYs. So this is what the house looks like at the moment, and it's quickly going to change. I, as always, run out of storage space so quick. That nuclear fallout hat was the first item I got from Gulliver. I can't remember what else he gave me, but I've met him on the beach 3 times already. Yeah, I'm going to try to get the rooms upgraded so that I can get more storage space. And y'all know we're working towards KK's concert. But I do have the 3 villagers that I need to get. And a second night on the island, and we have another star event. And this too, maybe it occurs a lot in the beginning and then it just sort of dies off. I don't know, and you get one once a month. They're not huge ones, but I do enjoy doing it, and I've already got 12 star fragments, so not bad. Tom's almost last announcement here. So you guys watched me get Sasha, and then we needed the other 2 plots filled out, the Normie and the Peppy. And I forgot about this as well. Do you know, in the last island, well, we weren't there all that long, were we? I never once went to do these DLC jobs. This time, I'm sorry about the next door neighbor's dogs. It never fails. It was so quiet when I was setting this video up. And then the minute I start recording, it never fails. So frustrating. This time, I would like to go there and get the 30 and the school and all that stuff so that I can take care of my islanders' homes. I do enjoy doing that. So we do have Sasha, but I got a bit of, well, it might be good news, it might be bad news, I don't know. I did attempt to go on the 2nd and 3rd villager hunts, and I found them immediately. So it wasn't even worth wasting your time. So, yeah. This is our Peppy villager. The first island I landed on. I'm like, oh my goodness, I know I've never had her. And it's almost, how would you say, providential? Yeah, Cookie. I kept calling Coco Cookie, and there's Cookie. So she's our Peppy. She's a pink doggy. And then the last one I needed was our Normie, and I think I went to one island, and it was Rex again. No, it wasn't Rex. It was somebody I already had. Rhonda. And then this was the second one. So I figured, why waste everybody's time? I do that enough already. So yeah, we have Molly, and I've never had her before. I do know she's popular, or was. This is Mabel's first day on the island, and I really need clothes. Bad. But I ran into Harv. Hey, Harv. We got to get his island up and running, too. That takes a while, but I'm not going to be in too big of a hurry for it. I will try and get it done early, but we'll take it as it comes. But yeah, Mabel is here, and I really want some different clothes. I've been ordering items off of the Nookazon. Oh, I don't know what it's called. Nook shopping. So we're going to get some clothes from Mabel. And I love it when it rains. Even in real life. So what was I talking about? The DLC, I want to get that done. We didn't do it at all on the last island. I'm always saying, I want to take care of my villagers' houses. And I don't think I ever do it. I think we did one time with Plucky, and that was 2 islands back. That was about as far as it got. I don't know, maybe I think I'm not good enough to waste your time showing you my inability to decorate. I don't know. I gotta move. My knee is ready to crack, so. Sorry about that. Okay. So far we have the 5 villagers. And Mabel, I hope I'm buying enough stuff to get the store to come in. I'm more anxious about this than anything else at the moment. A balloon. Can't ignore the balloon. I buy her out here. I just buy everything. I thought it was $5,000 worth of merchandise gets them to move in. Who knows? Don't worry about that kind of stuff anymore. And if you did watch the last video, I am going to be taking my time with this. I'm not going to be rushing. I'm well aware. Oops, here comes Tom again. That's Leaf. Hey. And his very last one. This always makes me sad. But oh well. Okay, sad news. But this was the first time I saw red, and I thought everything was supposed to be legit. The first time you go into his tugboat there. So I didn't really pay attention. I just grabbed what caught my eye. And as I was doing that, I was looking at that other, there was a statue, that one. Yeah. It was a fake. The very first time I went into his tugboat. But right next to the painting was that little statue where you either get the legit one or you get the one with the antennae and his eyes glow after dark. And it had antennae, and I'm like, I don't think that's legit. But I just went ahead with it anyway, you know. But that whole day I'm running around the island going, I think I bought a fake. You're not supposed to buy a fake the first time? Maybe they changed things around. I don't know. But I was very confused by that and upset. But I was glad I had my garbage can so that I could throw it away immediately and forget about it. So this is our updated house. I have all the rooms now. Every day I would go into the Nook Brothers and buy wallpaper and flooring. I'm kind of addicted to that kind of stuff. The clothing and the decorating items. And the vast majority of what you see is from balloons or the Nook shopping app. And I've fallen out of trees as well. Yeah, items that fell out of trees. So that's everything that I have. There is nothing in my storage. I was even hanging clothes on the wall to keep my storage down. And now I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then Tom does offer you the opportunity to increase it with bells. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I have 1,600 spaces, and there's only about 300 used, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. I know I will be. But getting back to what I was saying before, the sad, I was trying to figure out, it says X to turn the floor. I don't like it facing that way. And it just wasn't working. See, horizontal, vertical, X. And I'm hitting X, and there we go. Stupid. Anyway, I think it was in the last video I mentioned that I'm going to be taking my time. I will not be uploading every day. And I'm going to try and record interesting things. It's not going to be all villager hunting either, but I do have to tell you one thing. One thing. I'm thinking about doing a very extensive villager hunt. Yeah, she's here again. Gotta buy them clothes. I'm thinking about doing a very extensive villager hunt for one villager in particular. And I don't want to give away who it is at the moment. But I think I really want that villager on my island. And I don't know how long it would take me, because I have to tell you, according to legend and lore and everybody else who plays this game, he's a very rare one. I shouldn't have said he. Oh well, that's half the info. Very rare, hard to find on a villager hunt. And I think I want to try it. Just to see how many tickets will it take to get so-and-so on the island. And I hope you guys are down for something like that. I will try desperately to chop it up so that it doesn't go just run on for hours and hours and hours. But it may do that anyway. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, Babo. Okay, I just had to let you know I deliberately dressed Yucko for meeting Isabel. I have to make the camping site now, and this was totally unnecessary. I could have plunked it down anywhere. I don't know what I was thinking, but I made a big sing-song out of this, and I didn't need to. So I'm sorry, you're gonna have to put up with it too. I don't know why I was thinking that I want it here. This is where I want it, near the water. All this is going to change, you dodo. But whatever. We have our campsite down, which means we need to find out who our smug is going to be, and I'm a little nervous about that one. Not a huge fan. Excuse me, I am not a huge fan of the smugs or the jocks. And I know you have to take whatever appears in the campsite. And there are some doozies. But why I keep letting myself get stressed out about silliness like this, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. My brain ceases to function when I am told to do something. It's like, okay, all right, I'll do it. Yeah, okay, And I just cease to think straight. So this is, typical me doing dumb stuff. Anyway. So I found out that Red's first visit doesn't always guarantee a pristine, first buy. You might get a clunker. And what else? I don't remember. I think that's it. I'm taking my time. Here we go. Back to square one for the fourth time. Taking my time. Not going to rush things. I do want to maybe attempt a very long villager hunt to find someone in particular. And I am going to be designing once KK gets here. But I don't know that I'm going to be doing all that much terraforming. I think I'm just going to leave some of it as it is, and I'm going to play it by ear. If a good idea hits me, that'll be great. Yeah, this happened. Mott gave me earlier in the day. I thought she was going to ask to leave, and I'm like, isn't it a little early for this? I don't like the whatevs. I'm not a whatever. Yeah, Mott gave me that blue one just a couple hours ago. And I'm like, but I already have one? And I got one in my house? So we'll just make stereo, and I'm not going to worry about it. It's all right. There, taken care of. Of course, this is a spot where we have to put the smug. So all that's going to move anyway. Doesn't matter. Ay. So that is where I'm at thus far. I hope I made some kind of sense. I do have to get after these flowers and decorations and trees. It's starting to get overrun. just to make it a little bit more presentable. But I do hope it's enough for 3 stars. I don't know. I know I need more villagers for 3 stars. I hope the decorations are good enough. We're going to put the smug on the beach there at the river. But thank you for being here and supporting me. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this. Take good care. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.